Hello YouTube, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to tell you why the number 30 absolutely hates me with a relentless and brutal disdain. Recently I've been really grinding Minecraft Speedrunning, trying to improve my 1.16 RSG PB time to a sub 30 time, as quite honestly it is embarrassing that I haven't broken that time barrier yet. I've had many speedruns close to being sub 30, including a few unfortunate deaths that surely would have been sub 30, and micro PBs that are teasingly close to the sub 30 barrier. Surely I'm close, but for now I continue to feel the suffering and torture the number 30 is bringing to me. Since my last PB video of 3205 uploaded on the channel, I have achieved a new PB twice, with the first being a time of 31:41, and the second being a time of 30 minutes, 30 seconds, and 30 milliseconds. Yeah, really. The number 30 literally just laughing at me, making fun of me, torturing me. Well, here's a summary of my last two personal bests. As I've yet to make a video for either, I figured I'd lump them together. So here we go. In my 31:41 run, I spawned next to an ocean and set up for a typical ocean hyper-modern run. Although, can we really call it that? It's not exactly all that modern anymore. Ocean strats have been around forever now, but Oh, and by the way, I got this run after about 10 hours of attempts during my 14-hour stream. Yeah. I ended up speedrunning for 12 hours that day just to shave 24 seconds off my PB. Honestly, SMH my head, MH my head, MH my head, SMH my head. It's pain. Like, do I even have a life? SMH. Anyway, I loot a shipwreck at around 2 minutes and get all the iron I need, as well as 5 carrots and some TNT. At 3.5 minutes, I began building my portal at a magma ravine nearby, and enter the nether at roughly 4 minutes, which is a pretty good enter, especially just going for sub 30. I scanned for Bastion using E-Ray, and well, I think I must have been kind of losing my mind. We have a Bastion there. 116 degrees. Yeah. Okay, Yeti. I unfortunately didn't find the Bastion until about 10 minutes into the run, as the terrain was just absolutely awful. It was far, and I needed to collect some food along the way. Also, it was unfortunately a bridge Bastion, the slowest Bastion type for speedrunning. And at about 11:50, I am starting to trade with the piglins. Definitely not ideal, considering the pretty fast enter as well. Fortunately, I get quite a bit of pigs, so the trades go quickly. Unfortunately, it took me a while to leave the Bastion though, because I need to go through every single chest just to find obsidian, and I didn't find enough. I ended up leaving with 9, but at around 15 minutes, I just leave and hope to find obsidian in the fortress or somehow along the way. We have the fortress too, of course we do, right? We have food here too, right? Of course we do, right? Yeah, of course everything's gonna go right, except we're gonna roll 9 obby in bridge where I get all 16 gold blocks and there's a triple chest. Yeah, seems legit. And after a bit of pearling around, pyring, and killing hoglins for food, I finally locate the fortress and trade a few gold with a piglin in hopes of getting obby, and well, here's the clip. Look, can you give me obby? Look, I have 4 gold. Can you just give me obby right now? No, obsidian. No, obsidian. Give me obsidian. That's not God. Look, here's the last gold. It's your last chance. And if you don't give me obsidian, I'm gonna murder you and your entire family. Thank you. Holy. Okay, you just like to be dramatic. I get it. Yeah, that really happened. Pretty funny, especially looking back. Anyway, after getting average blaze drop rates and taking a bit to find the spawner, I am ready to leave the nether at around 23 minutes. So after pearling in the wrong direction, of course, I pearl to optimal blind travel coordinates and build my nether portal, hoping to hit a good blind travel. After some dodgy distance estimation with trees and elevation inhibiting my ability to do so, I head towards the stronghold, which I'm guessing is about 700 or 800 blocks away. I think that ended up being right. At 28 minutes, I find the exact chunk and dig down into the stronghold. Although the stronghold is a bit scuffed, I'm able to locate the portal room fairly quickly and enter the end at roughly 30 minutes. Already not sub 30 pace, but you know, not bad. I set up for the 1 cycle and do some half bow, and the dragon decides that it wants to speedrun the perch, and I complete the 1 cycle with a final time of 31:41. Really, the only reason this was PB was the fast overworld and fast dragon perch. The rest of the run was pretty suboptimal. The blind travel was alright, I guess. But anyway, on to my cursed 30-30-30 run. So in my 30-30 run and current PB, I spawn in a plains biome, but I quickly spot 2 villages, a desert, and a desert temple. Not like an amazing seed since there's no blacksmith on my pie chart, but it was decent because I knew I had enough iron to enter the nether no matter what. This run was completed during an alt no mic stream, by the way, and I was using my old 2k follower special skin, edgy cat made yeti, so you know. But literally, why not? You know, just why not? Don't judge me. I like using my old skins sometimes. You know, they're there for a reason. And plus, apparently the skin was good luck, or maybe just cursed. Who knows? Anyway, I make basic tools and get wood and flint. I decide to try and get iron from the temple and the closer desert village, so that way I can just avoid going the other direction to the other village. And then look for a lava pool in the desert, but unfortunately the temple does not have any iron, although it does have gold, string, and a god apple, which is nice. I then use TNT to blow up hay for food, kill the iron golem, and collect some beds. I then decide to head over to the other village in the other direction because I didn't see a lava pool, and I needed more iron for an iron pickaxe anyway, since the temple didn't have any. I kill the iron golem in the second village, actually spot a lava pool about 100 blocks from that village, which is nice, and I head towards to enter the nether. I build my portal and enter the nether at around 7 minutes, which is a pretty slow enter time, even going for sub 30. But while the nether spawn looks absolutely horrible being stuck in a cave, I E-ray for a bastion and just start heading in that direction. I use my C counter in the F3 menu to see how many air blocks are in front of where I dig. The C counter is incredibly helpful whenever digging, as a spike in the C count means that there are more air blocks in front of where you were looking, and obviously air blocks mean air, and I don't want to be in a wall, so air is good. And so, after just a little bit of digging, I E-ray for the bastion again, drop down onto a tree, and right when I drop down, I notice that there is a fortress right next to me, which is very helpful, because it means I won't have to waste time looking for it later. I know exactly where it is. And I even put my fortress coordinates in the game chat, because I don't have that many people watching, or anyone watching. I really wasn't sure at this point. But after just 30 seconds of travel, I spot the bastion, and of course, much to my dismay, it is yet another bridge bastion. Maybe if this was a different bastion, we would be talking a sub 30 PB. Oh well. While it looked somewhat difficult to travel over there, it actually wasn't too bad, since I had a bunch of netherrack from digging around earlier that I just used to quickly bridge over, and it wasn't too bad. After grabbing the gold from the chalice, I decide to waste an entire minute doing this wonderful, weird lava dance ritual with the hoglins that they surely didn't appreciate before beginning to trade gold at 12 minutes. I'm really not sure what I was doing, but I mean, at least it looked like I had fun. At just after 50 minutes, I leave the bastion with everything I need and begin to head back to the fortress. At 60 minutes, I enter the fortress, and I sadly I'm incapable of locating a spawner until 18 minutes. I do kill a stray blaze though, but fortunately, for once, to make up for it, I have near perfect blaze drop rates. I go 7 for 9, I believe, And then I travel to optimal blind travel coordinates, which isn't too far. I build my portal and exit the nether just before 21 minutes, which is excellent pace if I'm going for sub 30. That being said, I unfortunately spawn in a cave, although to my delight, my F3 menu tells me that I'm in an ocean, which is great news, as boats and dolphins are definitely the fastest method of travel. Also, if a stronghold is ocean exposed, it makes it much easier to find as it's easily visible. Upon reaching the surface, I throw some ender eyes to see approximately how far the stronghold is away at a nearby mesa, and incredibly, I see that it is only 300 to 350 blocks away, which is just excellent news. I really hit the blind, and just 2 minutes later, and a few ender pearls and 3 more eye throws, I'm able to dig down at the exact chunk. And that's pretty quick. I'm on really good pace for sub 30. That being said, this wasn't sub 30, so something had to go wrong, right? Unfortunately, due to really bad stronghold navigation and a quite far portal room, it takes me almost 3 minutes to find the portal room, and I don't enter the end until 27:30, which is still good sub 30 pace, but really just unfortunate. So just like in my last run, I set up for the 1 cycle and I do some half bow. Unfortunately, the dragon isn't so nice this time. It's not a terrible perch, but it's definitely a below average perch. And I complete the 1 cycle with a final time of, yeah, that's right, 30, 30, 30. The very cursed number of 30. Well, those are my last 2 PEs. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment paper cut if you watched the entire video and are still here. I will be continuing to grind for sub 30 over on my Twitch. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Bye.